Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you all how to make this delicious, crunchy but yet soft chinchin recipe. If you are new to my channel or you are returning, please hit the subscribe button and like this video. I'm going to begin by introducing the ingredients. This is the flour, the sugar, then this is milk flavor. This is not ordinary milk, it is milk flavor. Then I have some nutmeg, you can use cinnamon as well or both, some baking powder, salt, then some margarine. Don't worry, the list of the ingredients and the corresponding measurements will be in the description box below. Please do well to check it out. Then I have some milk and some eggs. To a dry bowl, I'm going to add in the flour. This is about half pint of flour. If you're in Nigeria, you know what I'm talking about. What I'm basically doing here is that I'm mixing all the dry ingredients together. That's the flour, sugar, nutmeg, baking powder, salt, milk flavor. Once I mix everything well to combine, I'm going to add in my butter. This butter, I'm going to use my hands because I can't use a hand whisk for this. I'm just going to use my hands to mix in the butter into the flour. I'm going to mix this well to combine till I achieve a crumbling texture. After that, I'm just going to create a well in the middle of the flour. Then I'm going to clean my work surface. Then I'm going to crack in some eggs. That's the 3 eggs which I introduced earlier on. Then I'm going to add in my milk to it. These are my wet ingredients. Remember, I added part of the wet ingredient to the flour already. That is the butter. Once I mix everything to combine, I'm just going to add it into the well which I created in the flour mixture. Then I'm going to begin kneading everything to combine properly. Please do not add too much water initially when you start kneading. You only add water when you notice that it is too hard to continue kneading further. You can see I've kneaded for about 2 to 3 minutes and no way forward. I had to add in more water. Just do this, do not add too much water so that your chinchin does not end up, or your dough rather, does not end up being too runny. This is the perfect dough you want to achieve. Just set this aside in the fridge to rest for about 30 minutes to 1 hour. Still watching and enjoying? This is the best time to click on the subscribe button and like this video. Once the 30 minutes is over, flour your work surface. This helps to prevent your dough from sticking to the surface of whichever you're going to knead your dough on. It's going to prevent it from sticking. So I had to add more flour. You can see it was sticking, so that I will achieve that perfect dough. Now I'm just going to cut this into 6 different parts, 6 equal parts. It can't be equal because I didn't use a scale. So, but just eyeball it, make sure it is equal 6. Now I'm just going to press it with my palm so that it can be easy for me to knead. I would have shown you guys another hack to get the perfect shape, like to knead your dough properly, but I don't have time for that. Maybe in another chinchin recipe, or I'll make a video on that later on to show you guys. To make the regular cube chinchin, just make sure you cut the chinchin into strips. Let the strips be a bit big, not too thin but not too big as well. Just make sure it is proper. You can see that I've cut everything into properly sized strips. Now you can see how I'm cutting it perfectly. It is not too big, it is not too small. If it is too big, it's going to soak too much oil, and if it is too small, it's going to be too crunchy. This is what you want. Now I'm going to flour it, and I'm going to mix everything well with the flour so that it does not stick. I'm going to repeat the same process for the strip sized chinchin, or strips shaped, please, English is hard. Then I'm just going to cut them into small sizes. You can see these ones are too long. See, this is what I want. I just cut them into smaller sizes, and this is the stripped shaped chinchin. This is how it's going to look like, but when I fry it, you see how it's going to turn out to look like. I'm going to fry it as well so that it does not stick, but be careful, do not add too much flour so that when you're frying, your oil does not bubble too much. I'm going to transfer them into a flat tray, and this is everything. Don't mind those ones, those cube chinchin, those ones are just come on your eyes for there. Now I'm going to begin by frying those long ones, those big ones that you saw, those big ones. Yeah, I'm just going to start by frying it because they're going to actually cook evenly. First you start with those big ones first before you go for the small ones. You can see how crispy, how it looks so beautiful. I've fried that already. Then the second batch, that's the long strips, I'm going to fry it as well before I go for the last size. You can see I'm doing texture control here. So now I can't give you a precise time, minutes rather, that it's going to fry for, but do not fry it on low heat, do not fry it on high heat. If you fry it on high heat, it's going to brown outside, it won't cook inside, and if you fry it on low heat, it's going to soak too much oil. I'm just going to pack everything. Once it gets fried properly, I'm just going to add it into my already set colander and tissue paper, that's kitchen towel. Yeah, so I'm just going to repeat the same process for the cube sized ones, shaped ones rather. Oh my word, this chinchin was so delicious and it looks amazing. Please guys, if you've watched to this point and you enjoyed, hit the subscribe button and like this video.